Can you draw a circle with one hand and a square with the other at the same time? Most people find this difficult, but someone with a split brain can do it perfectly. Our brain is divided into left and right hemispheres, connected by a neural pathway called the corpus callosum. However, when this corpus callosum is severed, unusual phenomena occur. Neuroscientist Michael Gazzaniga conducted a unique experiment with individuals who have split brains. He positioned a screen in front of a man's eyes so that his left eye could see a winter scene while his right eye could see a chicken foot. However, since each hemisphere of the brain controls the opposite side of the body, the winter scene seen by the left eye is processed by the right hemisphere, while the chicken foot seen by the right eye is processed by the left hemisphere. When Gazzaniga asked the man what he saw, he replied, "I see a chicken foot." A typical person would have said they saw both the winter scene and the chicken foot, but split-brain patients cannot exchange information between their left and right hemispheres. The ability to speak is governed by the left hemisphere, which is why he answered chicken foot. Gazzaniga then asked the man to pick a card that matched what he had just seen with his left hand. The left hand is controlled by the right hemisphere, which has seen the winter scene. Although the right hemisphere can't speak, it can express itself through actions, so the man picked a snow shovel with his left hand, matching the winter scene. Next, Gazzaniga asked the man to pick a card related to what he saw using his right hand. Since the right hand is connected to the left hemisphere, the man chose a picture of a chicken head, related to the chicken foot. Gazzaniga asked, "Why did your right hand pick the chicken head?" The left hemisphere, which can speak, confidently answered that it was because he had seen a chicken foot. Gazzaniga then asked, "Why did your left hand pick the shovel?" The left hemisphere would have been quite surprised at this question. The left hemisphere hadn't seen the winter scene and didn't know that the right hemisphere had chosen the shovel. But instead of acknowledging that another personality might exist, the left hemisphere calmly explained, "You need a shovel to clean the chicken coop." The left hemisphere created a plausible story, preferring to believe it was its own choice rather than admit the presence of an unknown influence. This phenomenon, where the brain invents a story to explain something it can't remember or comprehend, is called confabulation. This woman had her corpus callosum, which connects the left and right hemispheres, removed.
Fixated that.
Football. Shoe. A woman. A person.
What did you write?
Skipping rope.
Huh?
Skipping rope.
Skipping rope? Let me show you what you wrote there.
Telephone.
Yeah, what was she doing?
Talking on the telephone.
Instead of communicating internally through the corpus callosum, her brain hemispheres communicated externally. In another experiment, a man was shown the word walk to his left eye, so his right hemisphere processed the command. The man got up and started walking. When Gazzaniga asked, "Why did you get up?" the man replied, "Oh, I was going to get a drink of water." The fascinating and eerie aspect is that the left hemisphere doesn't consider itself to be lying. Rather than believe in the existence of another personality that operates independently, it insists that every action is part of a coherent self with a justifiable reason. To the left hemisphere, the right hemisphere's actions are akin to unconscious behavior. The left hemisphere is good at storytelling. It maintains our sense of identity by creating a narrative. My name is so-and-so. I experienced this at this age. I'm currently doing this, I like these things, and I dislike those. This consistent self-image stabilizes our lives. This made me wonder, are people with a normal corpus callosum also distorting reality in some ways? People with a negative self-image often react differently to the same situations. I'm a loser. Everyone dislikes me. I'm not good at anything. Therapists often ask people with negative self-images questions like, "You think you're not good at anything? Let's assume that's true. Does that belief help you in any way?" Humans are constantly changing. The thoughts you had in the morning may change by evening. So, what good does it do to hold on to negative thoughts? If you find yourself with negative thoughts, it might be helpful to think about the positive side of them, even if just for a moment.